Hello you guys, and welcome back to the Luffy channel. I am using my new t-shirt. This was only $9 on AliExpress, guys. It was such a great quality. I'm very happy to have that. In this video, I'm gonna start saying, if you're new to the channel, my name is Felipe. Subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you so much for your support. And also to remind you really quickly that we have a giveaway for one lucky winner that will get the Hyaluronic Acid by Vichy. We have a slime glossing gloss by Jeffree Star. We also have an light version of the Eucerin Q10 anti-wrinkle, and then also a beautiful slip mask. Now, all of these items were purchased with our own money, and they will be given to one US person who, whoever wants to go onto that raffle. They have to leave a comment down below on every single video that we make out of this whole month. And I was gonna create the video of Jason Wu, the collection. So we'll be giving away that winner with the name, all those products right here. And so if you are located in the States, just make sure that you're alert, and then have that open communication so that way we can, ship this back to you. If for whatever reason it takes like a whole 2 days and you don't respond, we would have to reselect somebody else. And then for that, we'll have to reselect it on Instagram. So, we'll figure that out. But in the moment, I want to appreciate and thank people who I sometimes think about when Damel and I were either running, we're walking, when we're driving. Like recently when we had our trip to Las Vegas, we were thinking about people who are friends who not necessarily always are with us or have an open communication or don't really communicate as often, but they have a special place in our hearts. And I'm gonna speak about people who I mainly met by myself and some people who I met through Dumel. So the first person that I think of is, I hope that I give you a high five. I hope you're doing well. Cheyenne, I met her through Great Call, I think it is. So Cheyenne, I know you're in San Diego. Hope you and your boyfriend are doing well. Damel and I were doing well. And we should just, our best vibes, it's so beautiful. Next up, I have also my dear friend, Brenda. I met her through Jafra. One day out of nowhere, someone called me randomly asking about if I had referred, how do you call this? A consultant, referring them back to their main consultant who has sponsored it. And usually in direct selling companies, a lot of the times you don't get to have a very honest and truthful friendship with a lot of people. I feel like a lot of the times, people try to, not always necessarily, but people try to take away your clients or your consultants, just kind of like taking them away. And Brenda has been one of the persons who not only have shown us, gifts, have sent us money when we just had a birthday, she's always having support. She's always shown support to us, and I'm so grateful for her to have met her in my life. I hope one day I can get to meet with you. Damel and I were very grateful for your relationship and for your friendship. Next person that I can think of is Robin. I have not met her. I met her through Selling Mary Kay. She's a lovely person who is currently dealing with a lot of a couple of health issues, and I wish her the best. I'm with you. I might not be communicative as always, but I'm on a daily basis sending you good vibes when I think about every single person that I met in my life. Robin, a huge hug, and I hope you're doing well from deep in my heart, because I know that what you're going through, it's a little bit tough. Next up, I have Rebecca. Rebecca is my good friend from Arizona. Now you may say, what is this video about? By the way, I have a lot of them, so just stay tuned. My good friend Rebecca from Arizona. Rebecca is nothing but amazing. I met her the first time watching YouTube channel, like a random YouTube video of Clinique, and she was this marvelous, sparky personality, and we started becoming friends, I think, at the end of the 2020th, or in between 2020th. And that's when we became more like real friends. And I watched her going through several different job paths and, having to move from one state to another state, how difficult it is, you know, to lose someone who you love. I have personally lost a lot of people who I have loved in the past, as you guys know, and you guys have watched my channel. Nothing that can compare to somebody else's, you know, losing somebody that they love, but it's something that you can definitely understand how painful that could be. And so Rebecca has shown me not only her love for Alyssa Frank, something like that. It's this beautiful collections that she always collects. She is a fanatic of skincare, and then she has this beautiful spark personality, and her husband is nothing but amazing and a great gamer. And Domel and I, we just love them. We love them to pieces because they have been nothing but beautiful people. So I wish you guys doing well, and I send you guys a lot of love. Next up, I have my 3 good friends, LaShandra, who actually moved to Atlanta, which is kind of amazing because one time we were speaking, I met these 3 beautiful people working in the beauty cosmetics, in the beauty world, and we were all working, not necessarily the same days in the same counter, but working in kind of like really bonded with each other. I think that LaShandra and I, we bonded because of how honest and truthful it was. We didn't necessarily were like into the cursing or anything else. Well, like normally I am, but LaShandra was somebody who I would approach and she would bring that peace in me. And she was one of the persons who just didn't stand with fake personality. She's shown her natural spirit, you know, good positive vibe, very centered, very focused, but also able to have fun and able to joke. And I really, really love that. Next up, I have Belinda. Belinda was nothing but fun. Belinda was somebody who would always joke about, and I felt like we didn't necessarily have that one serious time when we could engage into serious conversations. And I think that I'm looking forward to engage into that because, you know, having good friends, it's about that. And then Faith. Faith is somebody who was very enduring and very loving. The first time I met her, I still remember, I met her being myself a customer with my partner. And I gotta say that the first time I met her, I don't think she remembers this, but she was talking to somebody else from Elizabeth Arden, which I don't know her. I have a Mariah Carey moment. And she was a little bit more serious. But as soon as I started getting to know her, she was very funny. She was that type of person who always like received funny jokes, but also was able to handle an open communication, a very serious communication. I still remember that one time that I asked her, have you ever been to California? She said yes. She went to San Francisco, I think it is. She used to love to go to the East Coast, which was Florida. You know, those particular things that you remember. And last but not least, I also want to mention my good friend, Jasmine. We've had nothing but a good, really honest, beautiful friendship, and I'm very grateful for that. I have no words to express how thankful I am for all of the support that you have given us. Now let's go ahead and dive in onto the Scentsy Empties. So I'm gonna make it quick because we have obviously took it about 8 to 9 minutes. But those are the Scentsy Empties, and let me tell you when I say that these are all May and some from April, but mainly May. So I'm kind of scared. So first off, I have this Make a Splash. This is the Counter Clean. I think that Make a Splash was a beautiful scent, and I really love this moisturizer. This is a body moisturizer. What I like about this one is that it's not oily, but it's good nurturing moisturization, and it smells a little bit aquatic-y. It smells really, really good. It smells really, really sweet. I really like it. It says that it has dewy melon, green apple, and turquoise waters, and it definitely sticks to that. So I had this for my body, and then I also had ordered this one. I don't even know how I got this one. I think I might as well order it. Of course, I ordered everything else, but the Counter Clean is a really good biodegradable, non-harsh chemicals, even though everything nowadays has chemicals. This is really good cleaner for your bathroom, for your bars, for your counters, for the kitchen, for the stove. It's really, really nice. I really like this one. I think it's fabulous. Next up, I have this one. This one is the one that I actually have on the dispenser of hand soap. That is called Simple Human. So we purchased one of the Simple Human hand dispensers, and this is what I poured in there. It's really, really pomegranate. I really like it. What I like about this cleanser, so hand soaps, is that the dish soap, the hand soap, or the body soap, they are not irritating, they are not overly drying, but they do have this strong scent that you're gonna enjoy, and it's gonna be lasting. So I really like that. Next up, I have this By the Sea. So if you, every time I spray this, it reminded me of my dates with Duhamel when we used to go to San Diego. So I personally like this. I think that this one brings so many good memories from Duhamel and I really like the By the Sea spray. So this can be very oily, so just make sure that if you spray this on the floor, it may run slippery. So you just want to spray it like the way I use it. Is I spray it on the inside of the water of the toilet, or right before I just cleanse my hands. This is what I use. Like I spray it so that way, because it's strong. It is strong. Let's see. I have this box of Scentsy Go. So you basically have this. This is what we took recently to our trip. I like this one a lot because it does has like very potent. You can turn it on. You can put lights on. I've shown it before in different videos. I really like this one. You can put pots in it, and it's really nice for kind of like giving you a night light and also giving you a really cool scent. What you put in there, you can put this ones. These ones are the pots. This one still smells really good. This is, I believe, I don't know what this one, the name of it, but it smells so good. It's one of my favorites. Like, if I see it, I'll let you know. So it's this one actually. This is a mule cider and spice. It's really nice. One of my favorite scents for sure. Next up, I have Clementine Cupcakes. So this one, I think I like it better on a spray, like one of the sprays, rather than this one. I feel like the bar overall, in general, I think it's good. And I'm gonna start rating them like basic, like basic, or like mid. In the mid, I want to say that whichever bar is on the mid, it means that it didn't the aroma, the scent really didn't last longer, so that's why it's in the mid. And if it's a strong scent, then I'll let you guys know if it's a strong scent. So for me, this one performed kind of mid. It smells really good. I think this one lasted about 3 days, but the scent is very soft, so you almost kind of don't smell it, but it's there for the 3 days continuously. Now, mule cider and spice. This is one of my favorite scents. If I could add it to my club, I would add it, so that way I can go ahead and receive it every single month. But this is one of the best. This smells really, really good. It smells like spicy, like a little bit woodsy, but it also has that like a citrusy hint of it. And I really like it. Every time I put this one on, I feel like I'm inside of the Vogue, because we've been in New York into the Vogue facility, and I feel like I'm walking towards the Vogue with Duhamel. So it's just marvelous. The scent of this one, I would say this is a mid. It's definitely lasting, but it's not like it's gonna last you 4 or 5 days. It's like 2 to 3 days max. Now this one, this is the Disney Little Mermaid Kiss a Girl. This is a limited edition. This is one of those licensed products that Scentsy has with Disney. The scent is pretty cool. It's very aquatic, almost a little bit citrusy. I personally love the scent, but I think that it was the performance overall of this product. It was very basic. Only 1 day, and that was it. I would not recommend this one. I have more bars of this one. Just don't recommend them. Next up, we have Cocoon Coconut. Oh my gosh, so this is one of the summer collection and it's brand new. And let me tell you, when I say that, I feel horrible that this product smells really good, but it didn't last more than 12 hours. So for me, it was a waste of money on this one. But it smells really good. This is the Cocoon and Coconut. This is more of a Hawaiian tropical scent, and I just felt like, I would have wished that it would last longer. So we have another Little Mermaid, and when I tell you this, I don't like something, it's because I definitely have strong one. So this was very basic performance on the Cocoon. I don't think it lasted more than, I'm exaggerating when I say that if they lasted more than 12 hours, I'm exaggerating. I have the Scentsy Fresh. This is kind of like Fabrice, but it's really nice because after I wash my clothing and I let them dry, I like to spray this one. Not in this one in general, but I like to spray some Scentsy Fresh. And I feel like the scent gets impregnated, if that makes any sense. It gets stronger on the clothing, And so without you noticing, when you put the clothes on and then walk away, let's say you are gonna go buy some groceries, go to a dinner, go to work, whatever you go, you don't smell it, but the clothes have that scent in it. It doesn't smell like watery, like uncomfortable. Like, you know, when you forget that you have you have clothes in the washer and it smells wet. No, it's not like that. It just has this beautiful scent. So this one is called Magnolia Linen, and it smells like magnolias. It's so good, you guys. It smells really, really fancy. I think I'm just gonna spray the rest here in the carpet. You can spray this in the carpet and the towels. If you're gonna go, take a shower, you can spray a little bit over there. And you want to spray Scentsy Fresh in the things that you can't wash every so often. Like, let's say your sofa. I have one Scentsy Fresh in the car where we can spray it in the carpets. So let's say if Domel's giving a ride to somebody, which he has done before, he just sprays it and then it smells really, really nice. The dish soap, they say it's to be concentrated. I don't think so. I think this was a miss for me. I would definitely, from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, this is a 1 for me. Cloudberry Dreams is one of my favorite scents from Scentsy in general, and it smells really good. But for some reason, this just didn't make the cut for me. I don't think I would be purchasing again that particular product. Now, I have tried so many of this one. So this is a Scentsy pack. So it's basically a beautiful pack that you can put inside of your bag, and if you have a tote, or you carry a tote, every time you open it up, it smells like that. It's gonna last you about, I wanna say, from 2 to 3 weeks max, but it smells really good. It's a soft, subtle scent, and they have it in a different variety of scents in general. This is in the Ariel. This is called Under the Sea. I think it's not strong enough, but it's subtle. It's like very soft and very cute. Continuing with beautiful Little Mermaid open here. So Little Mermaid, we have Ariel Under the Sea, and I think this one was an okay performer. This one did better than Kiss the Girl. For me, this one smelled, I want to say at least a day and a half. Smells really aquatic, smells really like, has a hint of, for me, it has a hint of avocado, maybe a little bit of watery florals, like corals. It smells really good. I would definitely think that somebody who is a huge fan of The Little Mermaid is gonna enjoy that. Next up we have, this was a huge disappointment. This is Pink Lemonade. This is actually the recent, the scent of the month. This didn't last more than 4 to 6 hours. Yes, I'm not gonna be joking. I'm not gonna, you know that we talk the real thing here. I feel like this scent in general, it was strong. It smells a lot of like rose water, and with a hint of lemonade in it. Beautiful scent. So if you're not a fan of roses, I think they kind of prepared you for Mother's Day with this one. If you're not a huge fan of roses, you're not gonna like this one, because it's very strong with roses, but it's not for me, it's just a basic performer. I don't think it lasts. I don't think it's worth it. I wouldn't repurchase it. I have another bar there, and I just think it's awful all in general. I don't know what was it, but I feel like I was watching some videos, and pretty much everyone who tried this one was like, yeah, that one didn't last. So that was my opinion. Same thing with Kukui. We've talked about this one before. You know, I was like, oh, could have done better. Definitely. Mule Cider, you guys know how I feel about this one. This is a top performer. I would say mid to top performer. This one lasts pretty much 3 to 4 days. It's definitely a really nice one. And it smells so good. It smells really, really nice. Now we're gonna jump onto the pods. We have plenty of pods in here. We have, oh my gosh, there's so many pods. Like the pods are $12 and they come in 2 like this. This one still have a soft scent in it, but they are not as strong. So first off, we have, by the way, I have, before I jump in, I have a lot of Amazon Rain, so don't judge me. I don't know why I have so many of those. So I have Mule Cider and Spice. That one's really pretty cool, as you guys know. It's one of my favorites. It's so good. I would buy it again. We have Baked Apple Pie. This one lasted a long time. I would say that this is a top performer. It smells really, really good. So if you want something cozy, this is the scent that you want to add. Then we have Clean Breeze. This smells like cotton, with a little bit of cleaner. Like, I don't know, it smells good. It smells clean. So if you're into the cleaning scents, that one's gonna be a good one. Then we have Tropical Tango. Oh, this is something tropical. It has like to me, has a hint of mango, and I appreciate that. I appreciate a good scent. Then we have Clothesline. Clothesline smells like Downy, like the regular scent of Downy. So that's what it smells, and it smells good to me. But I'm not gonna joke, and I'm not gonna lie to you. These ones are pretty expensive, so they are $12, and they don't last that long. I think that if you live in running, they're gonna last. Most of them, they run between 1.5 days to 2 days max for the scent to be strong and still be recognized. Now, if you get used to a scent and you still have it warming, you're not gonna perceive it. But whoever walks into your home, they're gonna be like, it smells good, because that happened. That really happened. Before I forget, I have 2 more of the Scentsy. I have Cloudberry Dreams, and this is the reason why I fell in love with the scent. The scent is marvelous, and the hand cream is beautiful. We have an all-purpose cleaner, so I use this one to mop. I use this one. I actually have a glass container, and I would pour three lids. It literally, it's like such a good concentrate, and it lasts a long time. It's non-greasy. You can use it anywhere. Like, it's really, really nice. This is in the scent of aloe, water, and cucumber. I think I like this one better on a liquid form rather than to have it on a wax bar. You know, like there's certain items that you're like, you know what, this one is more like a body scent rather than just a cleaner, or rather than just something that you're gonna warm. So you kind of have like a different vibe on each of them. And then last but not least, it's 2 products that are not Scentsy related. I have this one that is by the brand of Walmart, Mainstays. This one is in the scent of basil. It smells like basil for sure, but it doesn't last long. It lasted about 2 hours, and that was it. Had to remove it right away. And then we have the White Haitian Woods. This is by the brand of Better Homes and Gardens. This is also sold at Walmart. It says bergamot waters, white pineapple, sea salt, coconut, birch, lavender, sandalwood, teak, cedar wood, scent notes. Sounds marvelous, but it doesn't last. It lasts the same thing about this one. I feel like they are just a waste of money. Wax tend to break very easily. They don't last that long. If you touch the wax by mistake, it's gonna burn you. Whereas this one's, the paraffin and the ingredients are so high quality that even if you touch them, it's not gonna burn you. It's not gonna make you feel uncomfortable. So that is all for today, guys. So those are all of my spent products in the month of May. I hope you guys had so much fun with me today, and I will be seeing you guys soon. Goodbye.